This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Was it a welcome change to be Miro finally instead of Rusev?
Yeah, it was. My wife was like, why are you using your real name? Blah, blah, blah. They're not going to be able to make a difference. But I love my name. And my full name is Miroslav, but Miro is always like, a shorter thing that everybody calls in Bulgaria. I love my name. I love using my name. I thought it was very easy for people to use. And why would I want to go and use a fake name where I can just use my real one? Absolutely, I love that.
Well, what is the difference between working in AEW and the WWE? What are the differences?
The big differences. First, the creative thing. We're just gonna. There's no writers, right? We have only Tony who writes certain things. But on a day-to-day basis, you're pretty much in charge of your own writing. If you have a promo, yeah, Tony may have a suggestion. What do you say? But usually, it's going to be on you. Whatever you want to say. The matches, yeah, we have agents or producers or coaches, as we call them, but they're not going to be on every match, and they're not as hands-on, just like WWE is. It's not going to tell you, oh, they're going to dive in their last match, so you can't do dives before that. It's not going to be like, it's the control level. It's all about peer-to-peer. There's not going to be a middleman. There's not going to be a man on top that tells you what you can or you cannot do. Because I had times when Vince tell me, don't smile, don't look at the people, don't raise your hands, don't do this. Like these people, Tony Khan is not going to do this, man. He's a big wrestling fan and he wants to see good wrestling matches. And the styles, you can tell the style, if it's much different. If you watch WWE, it's kind of the same pattern, same matches, same storylines, same people. Wow, in AEW, we're trying to be way different than that. Our matches are different. We have a lot more attitude era-ish. Not just with the blood and the stuff, it's just the more attitude to it. And it's more adult oriented, if you will.
Yeah, you guys have more freedom to do what you want to do.
Yeah, it's definitely the freedom. It's the biggest thing. It's the freedom. And also we don't travel 300 days on the road. We have one show a week and sometimes two, sometimes three if we have pay-per-views or whatever, but those are only so often. So that's what I love the most, the opportunity of me resting my body, being home with my wife, going to work, doing my best, and then go home and rest again. And that's how business, and talking about, I think Tony was talking about off seasons as well and all that. He's just the way different thinking. It's not just the old carny thing, which I think a lot of wrestling promoters are just carny, like this old carny vibe. They're all trying to do is screw you over. Well, I don't think Tony's like that. I think Tony is a businessman first. He owns quite a few successful businesses and sports franchises, and that's how he operates it. And I'm all on board for it.
Well, you become TNT champion, defeating Darby Allin, and you adopt being God's favorite champion, the Redeemer. Is this your favorite character you've played at this point in pro wrestling?
Oh, absolutely, man. I love the Redeemer because it hits so close to home. And
part of you.
Yeah, it's just me, just who I am. It's it's not like I'm not Bulgarian or Russian. I do both. I love both. But I think it was a lot more, I don't know, it's just different, a lot more gimmicky it was back in then. Now it feels like a lot more real. I feel maybe I'm just better. Well, not maybe. I know I'm better now. I feel like it took me 10 or 12 years to finally get it. I think I'm way better now compared to WWE days. I think my work is better. My attitude is better. Everything is just better. And I think it just takes everything to click in together, because you can be one character, but if your work doesn't match that, it doesn't matter what that character is. It's like Kurt. If you just watch Kurt doing backstage funny stuff, you think that's a hell of a funny guy. But if you never see him in the ring, you don't know how much of an ass kicker he is, right? And that's why you have to support one with the other. If you're gonna be funny, you better bring that to support so people take you serious. So I feel like in WWE, I did that mistake while the Rusev Day thing, I kind of felt a little bit softer. And now finally in AEW, I'm able to pick up them meaningless back and just beat people up.
It's not only the beating people up, it's the promos that are unbelievable, what you're bringing to the table now too. I mean, goosebump promos, some of the stuff you've done pre-tape wise with the music. It's just been so impressive, and that's next level than what you were ever doing with Rusev.
Thank you. Yeah, I love doing these promos. It's once again, it's easier to find when you have something to draw, when it's real, when it's, we all have these problems with God. And when I do these promos, I'm not cursing in Jesus or my God or anything. This is just fictionary God. But I feel like a lot of people can connect with that. You know, we all have troubles at home, and we blame God and we run away from him or to him, whatever the thing is. And I feel like people can connect with that as well. And if you don't, then you're just going to watch me kick somebody's ass real hard.
All right, Miro, one last question. How good of a match you think you and I would have had?
Oh man, Kurt, this is my dream, man. You're just teasing me.
I do.
I've studied you for so long. I know all your maneuvers, and I do a little tribute to you when I stamp somebody, when I do my little spin and jumping on one leg every time.
Is that why you do it?
Of course, I do that just for you, man, because you're my guy, and I feel like you would have been just an amazing. If I would have kept up with you, I told you that. Like, I'm not a huge New Japan guy, but what turned me to them was you and what's his name? Tiger.
Nagata?
Yes. Was it
Nagata?
No, Nagata. Yeah. Nagata. Yes, that's the match. That's the match that turned me. And I was like, whoa, what is this, man? You guys just, well, you were just a killer. Like you could not get blown up. You were just kicking ass. And it was just like such a physical fight. It didn't look like a phony wrestling bullshit. Right. Which I'm not saying that you guys were stiffing each other hard as well, but it was just
stiffing each other a little bit. Yeah.
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 But it looked like so real. It looks like a competition. It did not look like, hey, let's tell a story of something. It was stories, right? But it was just a competition, man. And I love your work. And I always wanted to work like you. I never will be. Because you're one of the greatest of all time.
Miro, you're up there, brother.
No. I'm just, I said it to everybody, Kurt. I'm just good at what I do. I'm not a great professional. I don't know how to do take locks and all these kind of stuff, chain wrestling. That's not what I do. I beat people up. I'm aggressive. I'm mean. And I'm going to get these people to cheer or boo me. That's what I do. Everything else is just not for me.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming on the Kurt Angle Show. I really do appreciate it, man. I want to wish you the best of luck in AEW, and I love you, brother.
Thank you, Kurt. I love you too. Thanks for being such a great inspiration, not just to me, but for so many other people. And I'm looking forward to seeing you as soon as possible, because I can hug you and kiss your pretty face. And find out how you get so jacked. Look at your arms.
I get it. It's a wrestling podcast, but he's saving us money on our mortgage. You really trust this process? The reviews don't lie. 5-star review after 5-star review. We make it fast, we make it easy, and it's no cost or obligation. Give us a shot to earn your business. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did, especially if you like keeping more of your own money. You don't need perfect credit or money out of your pocket, so what are you waiting for? Hurry to savewithconrad.com.
It's unbelievable.
Bro.
Hey, I'm blushing right now because of you.
Oh, well. Me too, kind of a little bit. Look at this. Thank you, Kurt.
All right, brother.
Thank you, Miro. Appreciate it. You're good to go, man. You can log off. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your help. Appreciate you the support. And Kurt, if you need me, you know where I am.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Take care.
See you, Paul.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.